Hello everyone and welcome back to Tinderloss Gaming and welcome to game 5 of my Red Skull campaign, Rise of the Red Skull campaign for Marvel Champions. This is Gambit's last game against the Red Skull. So let's get across to the table without further ado and see what Gambit's going up against. Okay, here we are at the table, just about to get set up. So let's look at the campaign log. We've got White Tiger and Moon Knight in our deck from previous scenarios. What Red Skull's going to be coming in with some experimental weapons. He's got an energy shield, a laser rifle, and some power gauntlets. They're here. And we're playing against Red Skull on standard. So, bit of background for Gambit here. This is quite an interesting game for him, actually, because the way I've been playing the campaign is I play one game against each villain, win or lose. Obviously, I could play it, so I'll move on when I win, but probably be 20 or so games per hero. So I've just gone one game, win or lose, that's it. And where we are with Gambit, he's got something to prove in this game because he's 2-all. He won against Crossbones in the first scenario. He lost against Absorbing Man in the second scenario. He won against Taskmaster in the third scenario. And he lost against Zola in the fourth scenario. Sorry if there's any spoilers there. We haven't watched any of the previous ones. They're still worth watching. But I wanted to give a sort of a synopsis of where we're at today because it's quite interesting. So it's 2-all. So everything to play for in my head for Gambit, because if he wins 3-2. If he loses, he loses. That's just the way I'm playing it in my head. So there we go. So that's the campaign log out of the way and done with. Red Skull. He has got 12 hit points. He schemes for 2. He's got 0 attack, but he does get +1 attack for each side scheme in play. That comes back to us in a second. So we're reading the Rise of the Red Skull, main scenario 1A. We've got standard, which is Red Skull 1 and 2. We've also got the modular sets of Hydra Patrol and Hydra Assault. It says in setup, put the Red House scheme into play, which is what I've done. Shuffle every other side scheme into the side scheme deck and set aside to the next to the encounter deck. Well, I'll do that. These are all the side schemes here, and there is actually a side scheme in Hydra Patrol, which I've taken out because it says take all side schemes, so I've taken them out of there. So we'll shuffle those in a second. They're there. Set the sleeper aside outside of play, so we're going to put him outside of play for the time being. He's going to be quite nasty, I would imagine. I haven't really looked at him, but there we go. And it says put the Red House scheme into play as a side scheme. So this has got comes in with 3 threat on it. Red Skull can't take damage. Simple as that. Interrupt. When a character thwarts this side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. So we need to get rid of that straight away. So there we go. We've got Gambit. So we've done that. Flip it over. That's 8 scheme, 8 threat on it, and it's got force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. So we need some thwarting going on here. So this is going to be quite difficult, methinks, but there we go. That's what we're here for. So we've got our Red Skull encounter deck, we've got our standard, we've got Hydra Patrol, Hydra Assault, we've got Gambit's Obligation, and we've got the side deck there, the side schemes. And we've got obviously experimental weapons there as well. So what I'm going to do off camera now is just going to put all these together, give them a good old shuffle. I will shuffle them on when I get back as well, but rather than, because I need to give them a good old shuffle, and there's no point in me sitting there for 2 minutes and you guys watching that. It's quite boring. So let's do that now. Okay, been shuffled off screen, but let's give them a shuffle whilst we're here. Make sure that everything's tickety-boo and no shenanigans. Oh, first time I've dropped a card. I just shuffled the whole thing off screen. and didn't drop a card. But there we go. We dropped a card here. So let's go to cut. That's our encounter deck. We've got our side schemes here. We'll give these a shuffle as well. We'll put those there. We'll use that as a discard pile there. Hopefully we won't get too many minions. Gambit is going to be on his Remy LeBou side. Give these a shuffle. Give him a cat weasel cut. And we're good to go. All the best Remy. So we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have got combat training. I think I'll keep that. Avengers Mansion's expensive at 4. We've got an energy. I've got a power of aggression, which is that could pay for that. And then we've got a charge card and natural agility to pay for Avengers Mansion, I think. I think that's the way we go. Yeah, let's keep that. It'd be nice to get into Gambit's staff and armor, but Avengers and Mansion turn 1, combat training turn 1. I'm going to get maximum benefit out of that, I think. So I'm going to go with that. So we're going to start. We're going to pay an energy, a charge card, and a natural agility to play Avengers Mansion. We're going to immediately exhaust it to draw a card. Molecular acceleration. We'll keep that. Obviously, we'll keep it. We are going to pay a power of aggression to play combat training onto Remy. We're going to flip Remy. We're going to attack for 3. But we're going to do this against the red house. It says when a character thwarts this side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. So we're going to thwart, but we're going to use it as attack, which is 3, 2+1 for combat training. We're going to remove that. That will go to the discard pile for the side schemes. That's exhausted Remy. We are going to do his action to place a charge counter on there. Obviously, we'll keep molecular acceleration. Okay. I'm not going to discard any cards. We're going to draw 4 cards. We've got molecular, so we're going to get Creole Charmer. We're going to get Attack Team. We're going to get a Thieves Guild, and we're going to get Attack Team. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're going to stand up. We're going to go across to the main scheme. We're going to put 1 threat onto Rise of the Red Skull, 1 per player. After resolving step 1, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. We're going to get Sense of the Past. Each player chooses up to 3 cards. When defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles it into their deck. Comes in with an acceleration counter on it. Delightful. And comes in with 3 threat. Red Skull is going to attack us for 0. 1 because there's a side scheme in place. So he's hit me for 1 so far. I'm not going to defend. I'm going to take it. So it's 1, 2. No boost sign on that. So he's going to hit me for 2. So I'm down to 7. Then we're going to get our encounter card, which is Hydra Flame Soldier. Comes in with 4 health. 1 scheme, 1 attack. forced response. After Flame Soldier makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support card you control. I haven't got any support. Oh, I've got Avengers Matches in play. Ugh, okay. 4 health, you say. Right. I think I want to keep on top of these side schemes, really. Actually, it's going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Hit and run. For 3. Right, first things first, I think I'm going to pay a molecular acceleration to play Creole Trauma. When I do that, I get a charge counter onto Gambit. I will do his action as well to give me a third one. So I'm at 3 now. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. If this removes the last threat from the scheme, confuse the villain. We'll take 3 off of Sense of the Past. That goes. Oh, that goes into there. That comes away. We'll confuse the villain. Once I can find my confused token. It's confused. That's it for Creole Charmer. Going to pay 3 for a tack team. Comes in with 3 counters on it. I'll immediately lose 1 and exhaust it to do 2 damage to an enemy, taking him down to 2. I'll exhaust Gambit to do the last 2. It would actually be 3 against the Hydra Flame Soldier, so we'll take the 2 off of that. Killing the Hydra Flame Soldier. I might as well make the most out of the confuse and flip across to Remy. I've attacked with him, so I'm exhausted, so that's fine. We're done. We're done. We go to the villain phase. We're going to put 1 onto Rise of the Red Skull. We're then going to draw a side scheme, which is prison camps. Forgot to do that first of all. Hang on a sec. Each player chooses up to 3 cards from their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. What have we got? Let's have a tag team. Creole Charmer's pretty good for thwarting. And let's go with molecular acceleration. Just 3 cards from their discard pile, shuffle them into their deck. So let's do that. I feel a lot of shuffling coming on in this scenario. We'll do a Catweasel cut. That's that one gone. And this one comes into play, which is prison camps. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play and shuffles their deck. Comes in with 3. comes in with an acceleration token. Again, I can see a theme coming on here. Oops, let's put that over there so I know what I'm doing. So that was step one, etc. He's gonna scheme, but he's confused. So confused goes. And we're going to get an encounter card, which is a Red Skull's Luger. Gains piercing and ranged. So let's put that on. Piercing and ranged. Where's my ranged? Do I have a ranged? We do have a ranged. Lovely tokens, piercing and ranged. And +1 attack, +1 scheme. Let's put those on there as well so we know what we're doing. I'll use the thwart for me. So I know that's that. Oh, should have readied. Oh, God, completely missed that step for me. Ready. Draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting too excited. I'm getting too excited. We've got a hit and run. We've got a Gambit staff. We've got a charge card. We've got a molecular instruction acceleration. We've got another combat training, which we don't need. We've got a Hulk. Right. Okay. So we need to get rid of that. For an ally and put it into play. That would be really cool. So first things first, we're going to flip over to Gambit. We're going to put a charge counter on. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion. We're going to get a relentless assault. 5 damage for a minion. Ooh. What do I want to do? I want to get rid of prison camps. So I've got Creole Charmer here. Did I have a Creole Charmer? No, I don't. Nothing to thwart. Well, I could thwart with Gambit. Thwart with Gambit. I want to get the staff out. I want to get the staff out. Pay for the staff with combat training. Is it worth getting Hulk out? I can get rid of the Luger, I think. 3 different types. No, I don't know. Oh, I do with Gambit staff. I don't want to discard Gambit staff to get rid of the Luger. I'm just going to have to put up with that, I think. So currently I've got Gambit staff being paid for by combat training. I could thwart with Gambit to get rid of prison camps. And I could pay for the Hulk with molecular instruction. And I could do a charge card. Okay. Let's do that. So first of all, let's exhaust Gambit to thwart. He's going to use his attack of 3 to get rid of prison camps. Oh no, I can't do that because it's not got the I can use my attack. All right, hang on a sec. Wart in for 3. We've only got a thwart of 1. So actually, I'm thinking about it. I could do a hit and run. And then still play. No, I can't play Hulk. Might be a little bit of a setup turn. So first of all, I'm going to play combat training to play Gambit staff. Get out early. I'm going to exhaust and remove one counter from tack team to do 2 damage to an enemy, which I'm going to do to Red Skull, obviously. Taking it down to 10, I'm at 7. So I haven't exhausted Gambit yet because I haven't actually done anything. No, I've not exhausted him because I've not done anything. I was about to exhaust him to do the attack. But I will exhaust him to take 1 off of prison camps, taking it down to 2. Taking it down to 2. I'll then pay 3, including molecular acceleration and relentless assault, to play hit and run. I place a charge counter onto Gambit, so he's now at 5. So that's that. Paid that. Done that. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, so taking Red Skull down to 8. 1, 2. Remove 2 threat from the scheme, removing 2 threat from prison camps. That goes. The player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play and shuffles their deck. I don't think I've got any allies in this bit, so let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got Hulk, but he is in hand. He's not in my deck, he is in my hand. So let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got Moon Knight. We've got Moon Knight. We've got Rogue. Rogue seems like the play. We've got Professor X. Tigra. Mockingbird. Ooh, Mockingbird. Stun an enemy. She could be the play. I think Rogue is still it. Let's have a look. White Tiger. Nick Fury. No, I think I'm going to go with my gut, which is Rogue. Shuffle the deck. Probably people are screaming at the screen now. Let's put Rogue into play. She comes in with a tough. She also comes in with 3 health. I'll exhaust her straight away and take a consequential damage to remove to thwart for 2, removing those 2. Then we've got a Hulk and charged card left in hand. I think we're going to leave it there. Obviously, we're going to leave it there. We are going to discard any cards. We're not going to discard any cards. We're going to draw 3 cards, hand size of 5. So we're going to get a relentless assault. We're going to get a piercing strike, and we're going to get strength. Yes. Okay. Okay, happy with that. Sorry, prison camp goes. We go to step 1 of the villain phase. We're going to put 1 onto Rise of the Red Skull. We're going to draw a side scheme, which is Hydra Patrol. It's got a crisis icon on it. So let's grab a crisis icon. Let's just put that there so we know what we're doing. When defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. So that comes in with 2 on it. That comes in with 2 on it, which Rogue can deal with. We should have readied. We should have readied. Red Skull is going to attack. I'm going to exhaust Rogue to defend using her tough. Oh, he's got piercing. He's got piercing. Forgot about that. So I'm not going to exhaust Rogue. Just waste the tough. So I will take the attack. He's hitting me for 2 so far. He's got +1 and 1 side skin in play. 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Takes me to 4. So it takes me to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple areas for doing it. I can see it nice and easy on there. I've got the screen over there. I can see. So we've got 3. But we're going to exhaust Gambit's staff deal 1 damage to an enemy. So he's down to 7. I don't think ranged comes into play there, does it? For the staff. What have we got? Ranged. Ranged. Well, he's still attacking. He's still attacking. May have got it wrong, I don't know. Hopefully not. But it just says when an enemy attacks, exhaust Gambit staff, deal 1 damage to enemy, which is what I've done. So that's that. Then he's going to get an encounter card, which is Twisted Reality, Insight 1, attached to a side scheme. Insight. Bear with. Yeah, just want to check. Inside 1 means it comes in with additional. That comes in with an additional threat. Attached to side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first encounter card to a player. Let's put that there. Okay, our turn. Oh, Gambit staff is exhausted. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We've got 2 relentless assaults. And we've got a Hulk. I could pay for that. I could pay 2 for the Hulk. Yeah, okay. So let's do the thwarting first of all. So Rogue is going to exhaust and take a consequential damage to thwart for 2. Gambit is going to do his action to put a token on there, taking me to 6, and also exhaust from thwart for 1, which removes Hydra prison. The crisis icon goes. When defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion. What have we got? We don't really want a Hydra flame soldier. Hydra soldier. Hydra soldier. Let's have a look, see if there's anything a bit weaker. Hydra soldier. Hydra regular. He feels about right. Let's do that. 2 threat. 2 health, sorry. Oh my goodness. Cat weasel cut. Hydra patrol goes. This kicks into play, so we're going to get an encounter card. That goes. So that's Rogue and Gambit done. We're going to remove the last counter for Tac Team, dealing 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to do that to the Hydra regular. We should have incited for 1 as well. Sorry. Insight for 1. Put that on the main scheme. He's gone. Tac Team is gone. We're going to pay 2 strength for a piercing strike, doing 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, taking it down to 4. And then I think what we're going to do, we're going to pay 2 relentless assaults to bring a Hulk in with 5 damage on it. We're immediately going to take one of those off and exhaust Hulk to do 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3. Down to 1. And we've got a charged card in play. We are going to keep the charged card. We're going to draw up to our hand size. Oh, no, we're going to flip. We're going to flip, I think. Put 3 health. We're certainly going to flip. Sorry, I should have done that. My apologies. And then we're going to draw up our hand size of 6 now. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got, in our hand, we've got charged cards. We've got a helicarrier. We've got a piercing strike again. We've got another Tac Team. We've got a Nick Fury, and we've got a white tiger. We've got options. We have got options. We are going to ready up. We are going to ready up. We are going to put a threat on the main scheme, so it's at 3 of 8. We're going to draw a side scheme, which is Mass Chaos. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places 1 threat here for each different type of resource icon. So first of all, it's got a crisis icon, so we'll put that on the main scheme. And we're going to reveal the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 2 of the same, and 2 of the same. Oh look, there we go. basically two different icons. Two different icons. That comes in with 2 threat on it. That wasn't too bad. Red Skull's going to scheme. 3 so far. 3. So that's up to 6 of 8. We get an encounter card. This is our first one, which is what we've got. We've got Red Skull's right hook. He gets retaliate 1. Retaliate. So he's now got piercing, ranged, and retaliate. Oh, he's getting a bit big. We can spend cards to discard that, but I don't think we will in the end. Let's do that. Retaliate 1, we've got to remember. Our second encounter card is, oh my god, Master Strategist attached to Red Skull. Forced Interrupt. When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side skim in play, then discard this card. Okay, we'll leave that there so we remember it. These two are ongoing. This one's just going to come and go, hopefully. Right. He didn't attack us. He schemed, so we can't use Gambit's staff. We're back into our turn. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We've got Professor X. Got options here. He's at 1 health. Oh, I should have done that. Sorry, I should have done the Fortress Sparkle Hulk. Too late to go back to that now. My apologies. First things first, let's attack with Hulk. He's going to take a damage and exhaust. No. Trying to think about these over here. So first of all, I'm going to pay 0 to play White Tiger. And I am going to chuck her. I am going to chuck a Professor X after I play her to remove 3 threat from the scheme. I'm going to remove those 2. I have to. Crisis icon goes. When revealed, we've already done that. I will then, she comes in with 3. I'll immediately use 1 of her to exhaust her to 3 to thwart the 3. Or thwart on Rise of the Red Skull. going to recover with Remy. 1, 2, 3. Taking us back up to 6. And there. Sorry, I thought the lights went a bit funny there. A bit weird. Red Skull's got 1 health left. I'm now on 6. Okay. Right. Okay. We're going to pay 3 for a attack team. Comes in with 3 counters. We're immediately going to use one of them, an exhaust attack team, to do 2 damage to an enemy. Which is going to take Red Skull down to 0. He's still got the +1 for each side scheme in play, and when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So we're going to get an encounter card. Leave that there for a sec. He's now got 16 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go, 16 health. We are going to exhaust Hulk to do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. So he's now at 13. Let's get this right. 13. We're going to discard the top card of our deck to see what happens with Hulk. We've got rid of electricity, or the lightning sign. Deal 1 damage to each character. Each character. Okay, just have to quantify which character is. It's in the rulebook. It says heroes, alter egos, allies, villains, and minions are all characters. So Hulk does 1 damage to each character. So first of all, let's do it to Red Skull. He's down to 12. White Tiger takes 1. Rogue takes 1. I should have taken her tough off early, but I'm going to take her tough off for that. Hulk is a character. It does 1 damage to himself. Doesn't say each other character. It says each character. Tack Team is not a character. Remy is a character. He's down to 5. And I think that's it. Oh, we've got Rogue. Rogue is going to use her last health to thwart for 2, taking the main scheme down to 1. Hulk didn't actually attack Red Skull, so the retaliate I don't think kicks in because it just says deal 1 damage. It doesn't say Hulk attacks, it just says deal 1 damage. So I think exhausted, all exhausted. We're at 5 health. I think I'm going to stay on this side for the time being. I think I'm going to stay on this side. So we ready up. We're not going to discard any cards. We're going to ready. We're going to stand up. We're going to draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a Nick Fury in hand, and then we've got charge card, Mockingbird, Creole Charmer, Molecular Acceleration, and also a Guild Armor. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, happy with that. We're going to go to villain phase. We're going to put 1 threat onto the main scheme, takes it to 2. We're going to draw our side scheme, which is Hydra Reinforcements. Comes in with 2 threat. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion. Comes in with 2. And also an additional encounter card. Delightful. So that means in this turn we're going to have 3 encounter cards. There we go. Red Skull is going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 3, 4. When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in place. He's going to get 2 boosts on this. Oh, this could be nasty. So he's scheming for 4, 5, 5. Boost. Give Red Skull a tough status card. He's got tough. No boosts on that. So he's scheming for 3, 4, 5. So we're now at 7 of 8. Delightful. And then we're going to get 2 encounter cards. 1, 2. So let's do these in order. First one is Hydro Exo Soldier. It's got tough. And he's got 5 health. Second, the villain schemes. It's going to scheme for 3, 4, 4, which is going to be enough to, let's put that down there for a second, don't forget that. We are going to go to 2B. New World Hydra. When revealed, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. The Sleeper Awakens. This scheme cannot leave play while the Sleeper is in play. When revealed, put the Sleeper into play, engaged with the first player. When the Sleeper is defeated, remove this card from the game. So Sleeper Boy comes in. Let's just move that to one side for a sec. Sleeper is 1 scheme, 3 attack, 5 health per player. He's got retaliate 1. He's got tough. And he's got guard. When we kill him, he's gone. He's gone. So that doesn't come with any threat on it, so that's fine. We've done that, so we now flip over. It's 11 threat. Forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the scheme, side scheme deck and put it into play. If this scheme is completed, the players lose the game. So that goes. We'll shuffle up the side schemes. I would imagine that's what you do. It doesn't actually tell you to do that. These don't come out of play. They just get recycled, I would imagine. There we go. That goes actually because we've done that. Okay. Then our last encounter, we've got Bitter Rival. When revealed, exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. Ah, bloody Nora. Ah, oh. Hmm. It's going to have to be Hulk, I think. And it's going to have to be Remy. Right, my turn. Both got tough. Where's my piercing strikes when I need it? Okay. Let's play 2 for molecular acceleration, which means I put a charge counter onto Remy. And I do a remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from the scheme, confuse the villain. We'll take those 2, which means Red Skull is confused. That goes. The player who defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion. The Sleeper is elite, but the Hydra soldier isn't. So he's gone. Oh, get out of here. Oh, exhausted the wrong people. Should have maybe. That's gone. The additional encounter card is gone. Going to remove 1 counter and exhaust tactine to ping the tough off of the Sleeper. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Think about this, Emily. Let's put the tough back on. We've got the 1 back on tactine. Let's take the exhaust off. I'm I'm going to pay 2 to play charge card, and I'll remove 2 counters from it, from Remy. Ah, I've got a flip. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to flip. Sorry. To do the charge card, paying the 2 counters down to 5. So it gains ranged and piercing. So going to do 4 damage, which ignores the tough. Takes him down to 1. Oh, I haven't done Avengers Mansion. I'm going to tap for Avengers Mansion. Tack team. Going to attack with White Tiger for 1 to kill the sleeper. White Tiger's gone. Sleeper is gone and is removed from the game. That gets removed. So that all goes. I'm going to remove 1 from tack team and exhaust it. Or did I do that? I think I've done that, didn't I? Bugger. Sorry. I'm going mad. Exhausted it. Right, so I think we're done. Sorry. Getting confused. Right. We're not going to discard any cards. We're going to keep both of those cards. We're going to draw up to our hand size, which is 3. 4 actually. 1, 2, 3. +1 goes on the scheme. No, it doesn't. I'll draw an additional encounter card because I'm going through my deck. Cat Weasel cut. 4 for 6. No, for 5 cards. Sorry. Having a bit of a brain freeze at the minute. So the 3 cards we've got is a Power of Aggression. We've got Moon Knight. And we've got a Hit and Run. We're going to stand up. We're going to place a threat on the main scheme. We're going to draw a side scheme, which is Mass Chaos. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A threat on there for each different type. So we've got 2 again. We've got yellow and purple, whatever, blue. I can never remember the names. So we put 2 threat on there. 2 threat. Crisis icon goes on the main scheme. Red Skull's going to attack us. When he attacks us, I'm going to exhaust Gambit staff to do 1 damage, taking it down to 11. I feel like I am going to defend this I am going to defend it, so I'm going to exhaust to defend it. So it's hitting me for 1, 2, 3 so far. 4, 5. Good job I did. Good job I did defend it. So it's hitting me for 5. So 2 there, 3, 4, 5. So I take 2. Defended it down to 3. 1, 2. Could have blocked with Hulk, but I'm not gonna. Done it now. So first encounter card is this one, which is Power Gauntlets. Attached to a villain. After the villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. And second one is Guild Business. Ugh. Give to the Remy Le Blue player +1 encounter card. We're beyond that phase now. Exhaust it and spend a lightning resource. Remove Guild Business from the game. Okay, let's put that there so I remember it. Have we got any of those? We have got. Oh, tag team is that? Oh, hit and run. Ooh, okay. Wilds though. Can use wilds, can't I? Can I use wilds? I think I can use wilds. Anywho, our turn. Should have. Oh no, we attacked. We defended. Right. So first things first. Avengers match. Draw a card. Royal Flush. Royal Flush, you say? I think we can kill him. I think we can kill him. So 3 for Royal Flush. Let's just get this right. So that's going to be that. And then 3 for Royal Flush. So first of all, we're going to do 0 cost for Moon Knight. And we are going to spend a wild resource to draw 2 cards. Combat Training, Relentless Assault. Moon Knight comes in with 3. But we're immediately going to use one of those and exhaust to remove the tough from Red Skull. He's got a retaliate of 1 as well. So he will take, Moon Knight will take 1 more damage, down to 1. Attack team will exhaust. Oh, where's my exhaust gone? Attack team's going to exhaust and do 2 damage, down to 9. And then we're going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3 for a Royal Flush. Makes 1 charge, counter on Gambit goes up to 6. We'll then remove 3 of them, so it's down to 3. do 3 packets of damage to a red skull. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let's put that back up to 6 because we're. Hang on. No. Let's just 1, 2, 3 those back. There's a different way of doing this because otherwise he's got to retaliate. And these are 3 separate packages. So I will attack and exhaust Hulk to do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, down to 6. 1, 2, 3. We draw a card for Hulk. He's got 2. He's got molecular acceleration, so he does his 2 damage to an enemy. So 1, 2, down to 4. He then does 1 damage to each character. So Red Skull is down to 3. Moon Knight is dead. Hulk is dead. Remy takes 1. Down to 2. Oh, man. That 1 damage from the Hulk is a pain. Because I need to do 2 packets of damage. He's on 3. Oh, no. What am I talking about? Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Play Royal Flush. Doing 1 damage. I think that's how it works. Yeah, so doing 3 damage. So remove 3 of these. Those go to 3. Deal 0 damage to an enemy. Well, I'm doing 3 now. 1, 2, 3. And that kills Red Skull. That kills Red Skull. I do take 1 damage, I think, from Retaliate, because that's 1 packet. And then the other 2 packets don't go in. Because there's no enemies on the board. Red Skull's dead. That's the way I play it. That's the way I'm playing it. There we go. Yeah. Gambit wins 3-2 overall in the Red Skull campaign. Be nice to go back and play it again at some point in the future, but yeah, Red Skull is quite ridiculous. But I think I played that okay. I'm probably going to make loads of mistakes when I'm editing it. But no, that's the end of the Red Skull Rise of the Red Skull campaign for Gambit. I'm counting it as a win because I won more than I lost, and for me that's good. And the next video will be Deadpool taking on Red Skull for the last game of this campaign. We will get more Marvel Champions on the channel. We've got some other irons in the fire as we speak. I've just received season 1 of Final Girl, which is a solo horror game, and I think that's going to be hitting the table next. Play some of that. It's not got a campaign or anything like that. I'm going to play a few games of it and see how we get on. but that's coming up on the channel next. But I hope you've been enjoying this playthrough. I really have. And I will see you back at the table on the next one. Ta-ra for now.